Hey everyone, welcome back to part 4 of Octopode Fighter. I'm Ultraviolet 4. I seem to have settled down a bit, but if you can hear some birds in the background, it's because I'm recording in the morning, and Australian birds tend not to make nice songs and the like, they just screech. Anyway, also, if you have any suggestions for combos that you'd like me to play after this one, for maximum persuasiveness, tell me why you'd like me to play it. I've got a few kind of in mind, but I'm always open to ideas for things you'd like me to play. If your suggestion is just to play 15 runes, that's something that I can do in the future, but it's not something I'm going to do in the middle of a streak. So I'm more after just a combo rather than, say, make a speedrunning guide or show us 15 runes, etc. All things I can do in the future, but not just now while I'm streaking. Okay, so to recap this one, this game is hard. We got kicked out of lair because there's an anaconda on lair 4. I don't think we found orc. No, we haven't. So orc can be somewhere on D11 or D12 because it wasn't on 9 or 10. We have Summon Lightning Spire at 22%. We're currently training up for that. The shield training will help us because it removes our casting penalty, and then these are the two schools for Spire. So I think, we can't go into Orc yet, so we have to keep doing some dungeon. And then at some point we can try to go back into lair. Not looking forward to fighting a anaconda though. That's a Cyclops. That can do a lot of damage. Let's pick a new stair. So already the new floor fun begins. Yeah, okay, good. That's fine. The Wraith is a bit scary. It was slowed. It might mean that Josephine is down there. And I don't think I have any RN. No, I'm also still wearing that Ring of Ice, so I'll take that off. And I think I have, yeah, a potion. Berserk Rage, okay. Alright. So if Josephine's here, I have a macro for this? Yeah. Okay, never mind. That's gonna be hard, probably. And this might be a vault of some kind, because we've got these metal walls and then these stone walls, so I'm gonna kind of stay away from that if I can. It looks like this floor might just have a lot of metal walls. Okay. Alright, well here's some enemies I can fight. These dudes aren't so bad. So one of them shooting bolts at me. It felt like it. There's a blowgun, some poison needles. I guess we kind of need every advantage we can get. So I'll put the blowgun on Q. So we now have a trident, a staff of wizardry, a hand crossbow, and a blowgun. So we have quite the range of armaments to pick from. Okay. I feel like there can't be too many potions left. That's /- cancellation invis magic experience. Okay. I don't really want to waste invis or magic or cancellation really, so I'll just wait. Okay, I want to get back towards this door because I just don't want to get surrounded and be trapped just in this bit here. where I don't know what's in there. Oh, right. I was gonna say, how do we kill it? But it just went invis. Whoops. Should very soon have Spire going. It's 21, it's still yellow. When it's yellow like that, it means you can have bad miscasts. So I'd like for it to become white before I actually start using it. Wand of Acid is very good. I'm going to ID that as soon as I find one. Psyche. Dagger of Chaos, so not as bad as a Dagger of Distortion, but still not good. Whoops, I wanted to pull out the hand crossbow. Okay, she doesn't have great MR. Okay, there we go. So I was gonna say, and she's relatively fragile, so Demise Our Ancestor should go a long way to killing her. There's our Orc entrance. And the Cyclops. Ooh, should have stepped back before I did that. So we're at 16%, it's still yellow. I reckon I can probably throw down a Spire. No, I can't. Go one more. Okay. So with that, we should be able to take out this guy. Yeah. He went invis? How? Oh, right. Whoops. Okay. That's funny. So I have, I animated Psyche's skeleton, and if we XV the skeleton, she's still wearing the Dagger of Chaos. So she actually just invised the Cyclops. Oh man, I never even thought about that. She could have zerked it as well. Let's see how we go. Demise can see invis. Okay, well we got it, but oh boy. These things that you need to think of. Wonder Confusion's good. It's kind of what Demise already does, but lets us attempt it as well. Summonings and air magic to 6. Might do it? Yeah, it does. That takes us to 12. Okay, so we're now going to play Spy Gaming. This is going to help us out a lot. I'm going to keep training the summonings and air magic, so I don't need to rely on the wizardry. They just never saw us. Okay. A hornet is scary when you have low HP and no poison resist. But fortunately we have Spire. Oops. Unfortunately we accidentally stepped around, yeah, like this. We accidentally stepped past our Spire. Whoops. What can we do? I guess we leak? Oops, that was quite a misplay. So we lost our league due to that. I shouldn't have come in at all because I still didn't have Demise, and then I accidentally moved one tile too far. And you saw exactly why a hornet is scary for someone who has no poison. We found a new shop, I see. It's asking if we want to put the cheaper one in our book, which we do. That one has Summon Mana Viper, is probably the most useful summoning spell there. And then we have nothing special there. We have Appetition already. Passwall is kind of interesting, but not something we want to spend 500 gold on really. I'll put it on my shopping list again. Book of Power, if we wanted to go into full-on conjurations, it's a very strong book. Especially now they added Battlesphere to it. This book is just insane. Battlesphere, Venom Bolt of Magma, Iron Shot, Orb of Destruction, Spellforge. That book is nuts. Book of Power, not that one. Book of Dreams has Shadow Creatures. And then the Book of Summonings, similar to the Book of Beasts apparently. Okay. But that one has, okay, Shadow Creatures and Mana Viper. So let's take these ones off. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. So D11. So now the question is, do we want to go into Orc, or do we want to do D12? I feel like D12, or even go back to Lair. D12 might be better with Spire. So there's a Bailey somewhere, because we heard the roar of battle. I'm going to read Magic Mapping. And this is a very open floor. Wow. And it's just kind of in the middle here. Okay. This scares me. And there's a Hydra straight away. I'm going to X this out. Pick another step. Maybe it's one of the closer ones. Okay. I'm going to put a Spire down. That stops me from being... there's Rupert. Rupert will kill us. We don't have the MR for him either. If we XV him, 64% chance to paralyze. So where's the last there? Down here. Ooh, I think we're just missing Bailey. This doesn't... You can try it, but this doesn't look like it bodes well. We've failed. Well, I can't go chase it because I'm barbed. There we go. Yeah, there's just all this stuff here. I should take him up. Oh, he didn't come. I think he got confused. I didn't want to put the Spire down because I didn't want to attract more enemies. But I shouldn't be fighting the troll just on his own like that. A two-headed ogre we can fight. Thinking, I kind of just want to get... Oh, where? Good. Oh, wow, okay. Somehow that like nearly killed us. Normally those guys do nothing in melee. Again, melee. I guess when you have no AC, that anything can really hurt you. So I'm just trying to get into there without Rupert coming. Rupert came. We may as well go in. Oh, we got paralyzed as we went in. Whew. Okay, well, let's never come out because Rupert's sitting there waiting to just kill us. This was probably a bad choice. What have I done? There's an Warlord here. What have I done? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, this is going to be ugly. An Orc Warlord, we can probably, actually we have deep water. Yeah, okay. So as long as he doesn't have a ranged weapon or something, we can actually just kill him through deep water and spear abuse and polearm abuse. Or we can just sit in the deep water and shoot our hand crossbow at him. Look at all this resistance and haste and stuff. That's good. I think when we come out of here, well, we'll deal with it in a sec. We gotta live through this bit before we start worrying about Rupert. And I should be making an army of, well, kobolds aren't that exciting. You get some Gnoll and Orc warriors. Alright, so there's a Warlord in here. And we know there's a hat in there, which we'd like. And some potions. Alright, so the plan here is we use deep water, we use spire, we use all these things. Let's just heal to full in case he has a crossbow and he pulls it out and then just starts nailing us. Alright, to the water. Quick. Abuse. Let's go. Oh, you should probably retreat. And now you can... No, you should probably retreat again. I'll just call you back. You know? Retreat this way. There we go. That's better. Now I can... I guess crossbow in. And we can put the spire down. He's probably going to run away because he can't fight us. This is balanced. Come on, where'd you go? Come here. Demise is definitely dying there. Strong one. So this might take a while, but we shouldn't die. This one. Oh, this is funny. No, we're going. Okay, so we killed an Orc Warlord as a level 13 Octopode Fighter. Thank you, Deep Water. He had nothing exciting. Alright, and then... Okay, so we get a Dark Potion. I think this is quite likely to be a potion of experience, because the loot in here is usually very strong. So this is an unknown potion. It's either, yeah, because it's likely to be a prize, so it could be invis, but I think it's likely to be experience. So let's just try one. We might be wasting an invis here. It is experience. Okay, that's really good. Okay, so I could go like this, or I could go I could just get my summonings and air magic both up to a level that can stop me training them. Oh, we got 2, so we've got to remember that. What does dodging look like? That. Fighting looks like that. Oh, as I could put my crossbow to 7. Sounds interesting. Could just get 6 spellcasting points. Or invocations, that might be an idea. Yeah, how about this? Let's do 1 round of invocation, so then we can start using our ancestor abilities. See, idealize goes to 7%. And then for the second one, I think let's just get our summonings and air magic up like this. Let's grab another int. And then, yep, so we now have Spire at a castable level, even without the thingy, the wizardry. So we'll go fighting and focus polearms again. So it's like the old plan. We get our polearms to min delay and our shield to no penalty, which is at 15. And then we can train some more dodging and stuff and more fighting. Cool, let's try this hat. A +1 hat. Yay, so we got some extra AC. And I could just enchant it to have a +2 hat. But that hat's not that exciting. This was a really nice Bailey. We killed an Orc Warlord, we got 2 potions of experience. And now we have to face Rupert. Crap. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't... If I'm doing the floor up on the exit, I'm not surprised, but it's not showing me the dungeon. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a haste, and then I'm going to quaff a haste, because we have a bunch, 5 of them. I'm going to read a teleport, and then I'm just going to run through, and hopefully just teleport away from him before he 60% paralyzes me and just kills me. Alright, haste, teleportation, and then let's go through, and he immediately smacks us. Okay, well the teleport kicked in. So that was the plan, except we lost half our HP, so I'm glad he decided to hit us rather than paralyze us, and we would have, we might not have just died, but we would have landed here paralyzed next to the Hydra, although hadn't seen us yet, so we might have lived the paralyze, maybe. Okay, so let's just X out all these stairs because we don't want to go onto D12 until we have some more MR. And then I guess fighting an anaconda is gonna be hard. Do they have seat in this? No. So we have, oh, we don't have invis yet though. We have 2 potions that might be invis. We don't actually know. They could be cancellation or magic. Alright. Well, let's do a bit of orc then. And I'll just check my shopping book. We could, yeah, let's grab this one of digging. If need be, digging a kill hole will, if we get in a bad situation in orc, will make it a lot more survivable. Now we have a one of digging, it's good. I could recharge it, but I'm not going to. There's no rush. And then we want to go to orc. Again, a bit earlier than I would like to be an orc, because normally you would have liked to finish there. Oh, I mean, we got 2 potions of experience, so I guess we're not as under-leveled as we were a few minutes ago. But still. There's a stone giant. Okay. Stone giant can probably comfortably 2-shot me with rocks. Probably could come close to 1-shotting, not quite, but 2 for sure. Stone giant. Doesn't actually say how much damage the rock throw can do, but I've died to some pretty hefty ones. So what do we do now? Maybe we... Okay, here's the plan. I don't want to fight a stone giant quite yet, so we're going to have to improvise a bit. Let's go to layer 3. Well, we can explore layer 1 now. We're not afraid of the Hydra because we can just spire it to death. Spire. Make the game so much easier. We have a Hydra skeleton, which is very strong. Put down Spire. Oh, that was a really bad place because it couldn't actually help me there. Whoops. Oh. Ooh. Looks like Demise has learnt Paralyze now. Excellent. So instead of slow, Demise sucks the Hexa is going to paralyze and confuse things. Can't find some places. Where can you not get to? Ah, there's an Octopode there. It's cutting a bread and a gold. That's no big deal. And the jumping spider. Again, Spire will kill most things. Ow. Okay, layer 3. So from memory, there's an anaconda on the next floor, and we couldn't get to it because we couldn't avoid it because this is the only downstairs we found. I thought the other downstairs are probably in here with these Octopes. Now that I have Summon Lightning Spire, I can potentially kill these, and I have digging as well. So I also don't mind going to fight this Shoals Vault. Alright, Spire. Kill the Hydra. Hydra went for my Spire, not me, so we just put more down. That's it. See, Hydras are really no problem now. Spire. Okay, there's the Mythic. Chuck a Spire down next to him, and then make it so that Demise has sight to Hex. Okay, so that's the floor except for here. So there are 2 stairs in here. You can try 2 things. We can try first we could try 3 because I could actually just dig into this side now that I have a wand of digging. But I guess we can try killing the Octopes. What if I just put a Spire down? I think, no, the Spire's not going to fight because it can't see them. Also, this is maybe a silly idea. Kill one. Yeah, it just hurts too much. This is not going to work like that. What if I dig in behind it? No, it feels bad. Spire OS Frog. Can I send yak skeletons at it? No, I cannot. Alright, I guess we can just dig this open. So there are 2 staircases. The problem is this doesn't help us too much because we still can't use the stairs without being shot. Okay, go kill one. No, we're just dying. What can we do about this? Not much, I think. If I try to confuse one, it's like a 28%. I feel like Demise can potentially paralyze it. Ooh. Maybe get this one. That one. Yeah, I'm just doing it slowly for that reason, because I can come very close to dying if both Octopodes hit me at the same time. Just go again. Kill that one. Okay, spy, hit it once. Just need one more. One more. Okay, never mind, we're dying. This is some great fun. So one of the things about Octopode, the devs always say, is that they teach you that they're an enemy that you can just ignore. You don't have to kill them, so you can always just walk away from them. I'm fine with that. The problem is that then they make vaults like this where you do have to fight them. So sometimes all 3 stairs are in here, in which case you 100% have to fight them. I happen to have gotten 1 stair that's not, but then I have a layer 4 anaconda guarding it. So I don't really have the choice of just walking away from this. There are also sometimes you get vaults where Octopode plants are guarding the temple, or they're guarding lair. So it's the exact same thing where, okay, well we can just ignore it, except that we kind of can't. Ah, okay, so in this square we can only see 1. That's good. Except, well, the other Octopode can see the spire. It looks like Demise confused it. Come on, spire. Get it. It's nearly dead. Okay, we're about to die. We are playing with acid here. Get away from me, snake. I know our poison. Alright, let's go again. Title of this episode: Ultraviolent spends half an hour fighting a plant. I don't really know what else to do. There's not much. We can't go to dungeon because Rupert's there. We can't really do orc because there's a stone giant guarding the level 1 stairs. We can't do our other 1 stair because there's a layer 4 anaconda. And we can't really ignore this because we can't go down this one because of the Octopode. So we kind of have to do this. What do? I'm gonna start getting out of depth timer too, so I don't really know what I can do. Okay, so we got 1. There you go. Half of the Octopode menace. We need to eat because we're starving to death, trying to kill these Octopodes. Alright, last one. Let's go. Come on, guys. Okay, I need to retreat because I'm gonna die. See, with Spire like this, when I've got 1 enemy, what I tend to do is put the Spire to one side, so say to my right and far away, and then I'll start running left. So the enemy has to make a choice. They can either chase me, in which case the Spire is going to shoot them the whole time, or they're going to ignore me and aggro onto the Spire and go kill the Spire, as it's doing. Oh no, see, it's kind of in 2 minds. But in this case, when it did that and when it killed the Spire, then we just start again. Except we don't. So, you always win. because either it chases you around dying to Spire, or it tries to fight the Spire and wins, but then has to fight the Spire again. So what I'm trying to say is, with Lightning Spire you always win. Why do I keep failing it? It's 12% chance. The number of times I'm failing, oh wow, that hurt. I could probably take one more shot. Oh, paralyzed. Yes, this is our chance. Yes, okay, we did it. Alright, so the stair that we do know is going to be wait, what? This stair, apparently we know. So that's going to be the other one. Probably this one, that's near the Anaconda. So we'll go the third one. And then our Anaconda's to the left. Let's head kind of upright. Oh, we could just go down. That might be the play. Yeah, okay. So we just pretend layer 4 doesn't actually exist. And we just go on with our life on layer 5. Blink frogs. Are they that noisy? Oh, we heard a distant blaring wail. So a monster stepped on an alarm trap. And again, our 10% fail rate is really more like, I don't know, something higher. Seems like we should not block our Spire so it can help us. Make some frogs. And wait for our ancestor to respawn. I'm not really sure what the plan is after we finish layer. I mean, I guess we just train fighting for more HP and dodging, and then we just kind of rely on Spire to kill everything. I guess that's our plan, so we're less fragile. And like this, I'm just gonna reach around my Spire and not myself get hit. And this time I'm gonna learn. I'm not gonna get petrified myself. Is this the R poison? Please. +1 protection. Okay. I won't complain. I won't complain, but that's not very exciting. It's better than nothing, I guess. We just went from 2 AC to 3, so that's quite significant, I guess, if you think about it that way. Tamaya's got destroyed there. Go Spire, go. So we failed again. Again, our 12%. Acting more like 30 or something. Min delay is 14. We're at 12. Look at that. So when they first introduced HEP, you had some additional choices. So we got the choice between having a Knight, Hexa, and a whatever the Blaster one is, a Battle Mage. Previously you had those choices, and then you could make an additional choice later on. So for instance, when you had the Knight, you could later on choose their weapon. One of the choices was a Demon Trident. So the first time I played HEP, I picked a Knight, I gave him a Demon Trident, and then I would use Spire to block hallways, and we'd both just sit behind it and pole on things. It was so broken. there's a labyrinth. I'm getting a magic map, and that's okay. So that's the ending with the anaconda. So it looks like we don't get away from it. The lab's up there. I'm just gonna go take a different stair down. What I'm trying to say is that spire and polearms is a good combination. Let's take the last stair. What is that book? A book of cantrips, which we already have, and a torpor snail. With spire we should be fine. Because Demise is dying and I don't want to rest up, I'm going to idealize him. Did I? Okay. It just barely healed him at all. Okay, so, whoops. I need to train more invocations for this to be useful. This is really bad because I'm slowed and on relatively low HP. So going to the stair would have been dodgy if this spiny frog hadn't wandered behind it, but because it has, our situation is really bad. So I'm going to teleport. Alright, that's fine. I'm going to try and sneak back around to get into the lab. Kinda can't. Spiny frog has seen me. What's my confused chance on him? 46%. Got it? Yeah, okay, good. That works. Okay, let's go sneaky. I'm not stopping to rest back to full HP because I want to get to the lab before it runs out. There it is. Let's kill this spiny frog before we go in, so we don't have the Rupert situation all over again. Alright, there we go, there's our lab. And I'm gonna have to call it here because I gotta go get ready to go to work. Thanks for joining me. Next one we'll finish lab, we'll finish lair, and then I really don't know what we'll do. We'll have to sort something out. See you guys in the next one.